Hey guys, Robbie Webster here, making a video that I really don't feel like making, but unfortunately I feel like I kind of have to. Um, I have the baby right here with me, so you might hear her. I might have to stop to feed her, but this is pretty much a general update slash response to Fast Eddie and his little video that he just put out recently, like yesterday I think he put it out. And yeah, first off, I'm supposed to be taking a break from YouTube and Facebook right now. I wanted to take a break and focus on a couple of other things. First of all, doing some work around the house. I want to take that time that I spend online and put it towards something else just for this month. And also getting back into studying the American history study that I was working on. I started that in 2011, and yeah, that was going pretty well. But unfortunately, a couple of different things dragging me back in. After I post this video, I might respond to some comments today, and then after that, I'm gonna go back on just continue the break because I need to get away from all this drama. First thing I want to say before anything else is a good friend of a lot of ours and a member of this really cool YouTube movie community that we have here, the Blu-ray Freak. He recently passed away. He was battling cancer, and he was just a really nice guy, and I was really happy to have met him. And I met him as a result of this whole Fast Eddie debacle, because the Blu-ray Freak was one of the people that had things stolen from him by Fast Eddie. So I just wanted to take a moment to say, you know, we love you, man, and we miss you, and everyone should keep his family in your thoughts and prayers. He was just a really nice guy, and he was the best thing that came out of this whole situation. I'm very happy to have met him, but yeah, so there's that. So let's move on to this whole Fast Eddie thing. I'm not going to go through all of the details of what happened. There'll be a link below to my original video that I made a year ago, back when this happened, where I explained everything that happened, and you can go there and see all the details. I'm not going to try to rehash all of that because it's been a year. Well, maybe a little less than a year, and it's not fresh in my mind anymore. I had moved on from this, and I was hoping that I would never have to talk about it again here because it just causes so much drama. But yeah, basically what happened, I'll just give you a quick run through, and you can go watch that video if you want the full story. What happened was Eddie posted a video offering 47 steelbooks for sale and for $500, and it looked like a great deal. My wife and I talked about it, and we decided that this would be a good investment. There were a couple titles in there that I wanted to keep, literally just a couple, and the rest I was going to sell, and it looked like I could make an easy profit on eBay, because a lot of the titles were rare, out of print Disney titles like Pinocchio that's going for like $100. A lot of them were really high-end steelbooks. They weren't these cookie cutter ones. Like, they were really good steelbooks. So it was a good deal. So I contacted Eddie and I said, yeah, I want to buy them. I paid him with an Amazon gift card, and I waited for the package to show up. Package couple weeks after it didn't show up, I started asking Eddie questions, you know, like, how long ago did you ship it? He insisted that, oh, it'll be there any day now. It'll be there any day. He said he has problems with his post office and stuff, so I just waited, and it wasn't until, like, I can't remember exactly how long, but you can go look in that video, and it was like at least 2 months afterwards that I started to realize that he was lying to me and that he never sent the package. And to this day, he still hasn't admitted. He won't admit that he was trying to cheat me. He claims that well, I won't say that. He claims, like, he in his video, the only thing that he apologizes for is selling the steelbooks without having them in hand first. What actually happened was those steelbooks belonged to a guy named Joey, and I actually have a recorded phone conversation with Joey where he names every single steelbook that I was promised, and he even knows which ones, what condition they're in and everything, because he has them in his collection. They were never Eddie's to sell. He asked Eddie to sell them for him and to give him the profit. He never offered Eddie to buy them himself. And I have that phone conversation. I may have to post it. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I just want this to all end. If Eddie stops, I'm not gonna say anything else. I just want him to stop talking about it. I want his few friends that, you know, seem to not care that he is a thief and a liar, a pathological liar, and those people, I just want them to you know, leave me alone. The facts are out there. The guy's been kicked off of High Def Ninja. He's been kicked off of Blu-ray.com. He lost his PayPal account and his eBay account because he stole from people. You can go look at his eBay feedback that I provided a link to in that other video and see that there was like 10 people in a row that gave him negative feedback and claimed that he never sent anything. That doesn't just happen by mistake. I've been on eBay since 2006. I have over 1,000 transactions now, and I've never had a negative feedback. I mean, even if there's a mistake, it's always corrected, and you can always have it fixed. But that's not a coincidence. Eddie is someone that steals from people. If you remember from that other video, at the time I filmed that video, I don't remember how many there were, but the number ended up going up to 18 people that I had heard from that he stole from. And it's just crazy. Everything that he says in this new video that he put out yesterday is either a half-truth or a bold-faced lie, or it's just taken out of context. Like a lot of the things that he says that I said, some of them I did say those, but he doesn't give you the context that I said them in. Like when I said thank you, Eddie, that was because I was thankful that this whole thing was over. He says, this is another thing that a big claim that he makes in this video, is that I'm trying to keep it a secret from you what I got, but I'm not. I went on Facebook and posted exactly what he gave me. I went in comments and responded to people that asked me what's going on. I said, hey, Eddie sent me this, that, and the other thing, and he's supposed to be sending other people things, and I'm not trying to hide it from anyone. I just didn't want to make a video because I wanted this video nonsense to end. I wanted this drama to end. This is what happened. He never would have ever sent me anything or made good on anything had I not made that video, and had not 9,000 people watched it and hundreds of people messaged me about it. And if he didn't have such a backlash from it, there was like 25 video responses. There was like video responses from other people that told us about what he stole from them. I'm losing my train of thought. Had not any of that happened, he would have never made good on the deal. Here's what happened. After after like 2.5 months, after however long it was, of me not getting the stuff I was supposed to get. Someone's calling me right now. I can't talk right now. After all that, he's starting to get scared because in my video I say I'm gonna go to the authorities because I lost $500, and he says he's really scared. He's telling me all this stuff. Oh, I can't be taken away from my kids and all that. And what I did was I was talking with 2 other big name YouTubers, and if you guys want, you can comment below and tell them who you are. I'm not gonna say who you are and drag you into this because I wouldn't want to be dragged into this, but those 2 people were advising me what to do. We were all talking about what the next step should be. They were helping me, trying to get my money back. And we decided, let's see what we can get from him and just sell. I would try to sell it and recoup my losses, and then I would just move on. I would just let him think that, I would let him be scared, but I wasn't gonna go and have him taken away from his family. I never wanted to call the authorities. I just wanted him to try to pay back everyone. So me and Eddie came to an agreement. First of all, I told him, I want you to send me 50 titles from your collection, because he had a huge collection that he was showing off on YouTube. And second of all, I told him that I wanted him to return things of equal value to everyone he stole from. And thirdly, I told him, I don't ever want to see you back here and this movie community. I don't want, if think about it as if it was your neighborhood, and this is an analogy that was that I heard from my friend the HD Commandments, and I think it's perfect. Would you want a criminal and a thief and a liar living next door to you in your community? No, you don't want that. You'd have to watch behind your back all the time. I don't want that. I don't want him here. But, you know, if there's people that want him here, fine. I'm just going to leave him alone. But I'm not going to sit here and let him make accusations against me without responding to them. So, anyways, those were my terms. I sent it to him. And what happened was he claimed that he didn't have any money. He was living on disability. They were going to lose the house. So he had already sold all of his collection. And all he had was 25, like he had like 25 things left in his collection. Which is totally bogus, because in less than a year, the guy already has like 5 times as many steelbooks as I have. And I've been collecting steelbooks for like a few years now. And I've never sold any of, well, I've sold a couple that I had doubles of. But I've never, I mean, he has money, and he never got rid of all of his steelbooks. He never got rid of his entire collection. So the stuff that he sent me, it included like, I think 17 steelbooks, and then the rest were like regular Blu-ray titles. Like I remember one of them was The Godfather, one of them was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, one of them was like a Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray. My plan was to sell all of those. When I got them in hands, I started talking to some of the other people that told me that they were also victims, and I found out that some of those titles were actually titles that were traded to him and he never paid for. So I felt obligated to return some of those to the original owners. So I think it was 4 titles I returned to 2 different guys. For all I know, some of those other ones might have belonged to some of the people too, but I never knew, and I never heard back from them. But the people were able to name the exact title, what it was, what it looked like. So I was like, yeah, that belongs to them, and I needed to send it back to them. So I did that. Then I took the rest and I sold them on eBay, and I made between $350 to $400. It was somewhere in that range. So I still lost money, but I was happy because I thought I wasn't going to get anything back. And I was happy because I was happy that everyone knew what Fast Eddie was and that he wasn't going to come back to YouTube. And that's why I got so upset when I saw that he came back, and he was doing the same thing. He was trying to make deals with people. I don't want him. I think if you're out there and you're going to make a trade with him, that's really not a smart decision. I mean, this guy has a horrible track record. Yes, he has made good deals. In fact, and I've said this before, about a year before he stole from me, I actually bought a couple of things from him, and he sent them to me like really fast. I'm not denying that, but that's his MO. He does a lot of deals. He sends people stuff, and every once in a while he says, I'll just claim it's lost in the mail, and they'll never know. And that's what he does. That is what he does. And if he says any different, he's lying. So yeah, Eddie, I never attacked you. You claim in the video that I attack you and your family. You can take every freaking email that I ever sent you and read it out loud. You can show it to them. But read it in context. Read your responses. I never said one thing. All I said was that I don't want you on YouTube. I think if anyone does want you on YouTube, that they're insane. And some of the people on his video are already saying that that's ridiculous. I'm saying I want him back. Well, you must not know the whole story, or you must just be a thief too or something, or you don't care about people that steal from other people and lie to other people and cheat other people. And oh, this is another big claim that he makes in the movie, that he's paying, or in the video, that he's paying back the guy he stole the laptop from. Maybe there's another guy that you stole a laptop from, but the Blu-ray freak is the guy you stole the laptop from. So I don't really think you're paying him anymore. I think that's a lie. So I don't know for sure. Maybe you were paying him up until now, and now obviously I don't know if you're gonna try to find a way to contact his family and pay them the money that you owed him. But yeah, that's about all that I have to say that I can remember. Hopefully this puts an end to it. Eddie, you know, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. And yeah, this is another thing I wanted to say to Eddie. I don't know if you ever watched that video, because you told me you didn't, but I would kind of think that you must have. If something got that much attention and it was all about you, I mean, I would have watched it if it was about me. But I told you in that video, the first thing I said was for people not to go to his channel. Don't harass him. you know, obviously people didn't listen. Not everyone listened to that. They didn't respect my wishes, and they went over there and attacked you. I was trying to be a nice guy. Yeah, I called you out for stealing $500. I'm sorry, but I didn't tell anyone to attack you. In fact, I told them the exact opposite. I told them to leave you alone. I told them to let me handle this, and I handled it to the best of my ability. I was able to recoup some of my losses. Unfortunately, I don't think that he really made good on any of the deals that he had with other people. Maybe he did, but from what I hear from the few of them that I know of, he didn't do anything to help them. Oh, and these weren't just like little guys that don't have videos. Some of them were big YouTubers. Like Buzz on Man had stuff stolen from him. He had a deal go back. Oh, I could be wrong. I remember. I'm pretty sure that Buzz on Man was one of the guys that had this happen to him. But a lot of people did. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. But it's hard to remember. It's been over a year that you took to respond. He tries to act like, I want to see Robbie do a video response to this because he's trying to hide this, that, and the other thing. Dude, you didn't respond to me for over a year. Now you want to drag me back into this garbage. It's just ridiculous. I don't think you deserve to be here in the YouTube community. I think you deserve to leave. But I'm not going to do anything else to you. I'm not going to say anything else to you. I'm not telling anyone. He thinks that I'm sending haters to him to harass him. I'm not. I informed people on Facebook that he's back, and you know, just beware. This is his new screen name. Don't do deals with him. Of course I'm going to. If there's a predator out there, I'm going to warn people about it. And you're a predator, dude. You're a big time predator. But anyways, this video is already way too long. If he still keeps harassing me, you know, I'll follow through with contacting the authorities. I don't want to do that. I just want him to leave people alone and not to do any more deals with people. But if I have to, I'll post that video where I have a phone conversation with Joey, and he names it's like an 18-minute long video where we talk about everything that happened. And I knew this guy was totally legit when he started naming off all the information that Eddie had given me about the steelbooks that I was supposed to get, and it was like exactly on. He was able to tell me that one of them was brand new and not opened, an exact title. And also, I think in my video I said it was around 50 steelbooks. I didn't say the exact number, but the first thing Joey says is it 47 steelbooks. That's exactly how many it was, and he didn't have that information beforehand. So yeah, this video's too long. I'm gonna end it here. Sorry, it's a webcam video. I wanted to make it quick and easy because I don't want a high def video to have. It takes longer to upload and everything. So yeah, I love you all. Eddie, have a nice life. Leave me alone. All right, peace out.